my name is Carley Schroeder. I'm going to be leading you through a nice and gentle yoga routine just to help strengthen and stretch out the body. So whether you are a beginner to yoga or you are in your first, second, or third trimester and you're doing this as a prenatal practice, I welcome you. I invite you to listen to your body and just tune into your breath. Be mindful of what feels good for you, and if you need to make adjustments, be sure to do that along the way. So let's go ahead and get started with this yoga practice, starting on all fours. So here we're going to line our wrists under our shoulders and our elbows, and our knees underneath our hip points. You're in tabletop position to start, and I just want you to start by swaying. You're going to peek your eyes over towards your toes, and then switch sides. And when you do this, you can deepen the stretch by reaching a little bit further, but you're going to feel more of a stretch through the side body as you do so. And these light movements are just starting to warm us up and allow you to start to become present in this moment. Find center. You can rock your hips forward and back, do some slight small hip circles by bringing your hips forward and then pressing them back. Doing this, you're going to feel a nice stretch through the inner thighs if you're tight there, and even into the glutes. And then we're going to do some cat-cows just to awaken the spine. So you're going to raise the eyes forward, drop the chest, separate, make space through the collarbones, and your hip points will drop down. And then as you exhale, draw your tailbone down, round through the spine, tuck your chin, and repeat through that. So inhale as you come into cat pose, or cow pose. Exhale as you drop your tailbone between your legs. You press yourself away from the mat into cat. One more cycle just like that. All right. Inhale, reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, you're going to sweep it through, and then go ahead and rest your body weight on your shoulder there. You're getting a really good stretch through the back of the shoulder. Press yourself up. We're going to thread the needle opposite way. This time, inhale, we lift your left arm. Exhale, weave it through the other one. Feel a good stretch through the shoulder. Hip points stay high. And then go ahead, pull your arm right back so your elbows are underneath your shoulders, and you're resting your forearms right down on the mat. Now we're going to create a little bit of space here, so back that booty up. And then all I want you to do is extend the arms here, and hip points are going to stay nice and high. So you're pulling the hip bones up towards the ceiling. And here we are finding a nice, comfortable position in puppy posture. You're going to feel a really good stretch through the upper back, through the lats if you're tight there. Dial into your breath. Gentle through the hands, gentle through the face, relax through the jaw. One more breath here. Excellent. Now, we're going to shift those hips forward just a little bit and curl your toes underneath you. You're going to take your hip points and kick them up towards the ceiling. Here we are in dolphin pose. So we're getting additional stretch through the backside body, down the backs of the legs, and stretching out the shoulders once again. A nice little inversion. Like I mentioned before, pay attention to your body. Note if it feels good. If you need to take a break, you can always drop down and rest in child's pose. Completely up to you. When you're ready, make the adjustment. Change your position. So now we're coming up into downward facing dog. Now my hands, my fingertips are spread apart. I'm pressing away from the ground. I'm engaged through my whole body right now. As I pull my hips points up and back, then I try to release, relax the lower body, allow the heels to come to the floor. Slightly bend the knees, and then I want you to roll up. So you're doing like a cat pose until you come into plank. Once you come into plank, I want you to bend your knees, sit your hip points back, and then once again kick your hips up towards the sky for downward facing dog. Here we go. Let's roll up the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Stay strong in plank. Bend the knees, press yourself right back into downward facing dog. Last time, one more body roll like that. Roll up, finding plank. We're strengthening the shoulders, the tummy, and then bend the knees. Here we are. Last downward facing dog. Bend and hop to the front of the mat, or bend your knees and step your way up to the front of the mat. Your choice. Now, if you are making way for your baby right now, you can find the comfort in forward pose by taking your legs nice and wide on the mat. I want you to bend your knees here graciously, and then allow your head and neck the freedom to release. Relax in forward fold. On your inhale, lift halfway up, engage through the back side body. And then reverse swan dive. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, take your hands together. Meet in prayer. Take a moment for a cleansing breath. Breathe in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. One more time, just like that. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. On this next inhale, you're going to inhale, raise your arms up towards the sky. As you exhale, you're going to fold down right back to forward fold. Take your hands to the mat, and I want you to step your right leg back. Here you are in a runner's lunge, and you're going to raise your left arm up towards the ceiling. You're going to get a nice gentle twist. Float your left arm right back to the mat. Step your left leg back to plank, and step your right leg up towards your right hand. This time, we're raising the right fingertips towards the ceiling, getting a nice side body stretch here, a nice tiny twist. And we're going to repeat that. So step your right leg back to your left. So we're in plank one more time. Left comes up, and we're going to rotate. One more time, just like that. Stepping back. Switching it up, bringing the right leg forward, and a nice gentle twist. Take both legs back to plank. Your choice. Lower down to your knees if you want a chaturanga here. Press up into downward dog, or you can stay on your toes. Your choice. Bend the knees, step or hop to the front of your mat. Forward fold once again. Wide legs if you're making space for your baby. Inhale halfway up, lift, engage through the back, the glutes. Making yourself nice and long here, dropping the shoulders away from the ears. Reverse swan dive right back to the top of the mat, touching the fingers together. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Now we're going to take our feet nice and wide on our mat. And we're going to do a forward fold here, so nice and wide stance. We're going to hinge from the hips, bring your chest forward, Nice and slowly, keep a nice long, straight spine. And then I just want you to fold forward the rest of the way. Place one hand on the ground and the other hand is going to lift. Once again, nice gentle twist. Exhale, switch sides. And now I want you to take your hands to your feet and then just drop your hips down towards the mat. Lift your chest up. Here we are, Matsyana yoga squat. And then we're just going to kick our hips right back up towards the sky. And doing this stretch, you're going to feel really good through the back of the legs, the calves, a good stretch. If you need blocks here to bring the ground closer to you, you're welcome to use them. And then this time, as you take a pause in your squat, you can use the block here to provide you with a little bit of support so you can rest and allow those muscles to really stretch and open up instead of like constricting and holding yourself tight in this pose. Once again, dial into your breath. Release negativity and negative emotions, anything that is pulling you away from a place of peacefulness and clear mind. And with letting go of the thoughts, you also relax those muscles that have been tightened wherever you're holding stress. All right, we're going to remove the block if you had one there. And we're just going to make a small shift. So from our squat, I want you just to come into a kneeling position. One leg is kneeling and the other leg is going to be extended out to the side. Now, your choice here to use the block, or if you can reach, you have the flexibility in your side body. You don't have to use it. So inhale, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, I want you to reach towards that straight leg. You're getting a really nice full body side stretch here. And as you do this, I want you to think about peeling yourself open. Your chest is reaching towards the ceiling. And then go ahead, bring it around and switch sides. So same thing, other side. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, letting go of stress and tightness. And thinking about being very open. So think about bringing your chest facing towards the ceiling, giving you even more length in your side body. And come forward. Once again, we're going to switch it up. So kick your left leg out. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, try to sink a little bit lower into the side body stretch this time. And then as you bring it around, kick your hips back towards the back of the room here. You're going to just kind of rock if that feels good for you. You're feeling an additional stretch through the inner thighs. And let's go ahead and switch sides. Change it out last time here. Our final stretch. Inhale, reach up for the ceiling. Exhale as you relax. Think about lengthening, creating space, being more open. Bring it around and have a seat. As you stretch your booty back, you feel a really good stretch through the inner thigh. Excellent job. You can choose how you want to finish your practice today, whether that be in Thunderbolt position. If you would like to go right into your meditation right now, then you can take a Shavasana or a side laying Shavasana if you are in your second or third trimester. It's completely up to you. So find a resting pose that feels good. We're just going to do 3 cleansing breaths together and I really encourage you to take this moment afterwards, take 5 minutes just to tune in with your breath and appreciate the silence and just allow your mind to be clear. If you don't have the time, I'm so happy that you joined me today for this practice, and we'll take what we can get. So great job for following along and being consistent in your yoga practice. All right, let's take a couple breaths here together. You're going to breathe in through your nose for a 4 count, hold at the top for a 4 count, and then I want you to slowly exhale, release the breath for an 8 count, and we're going to repeat that 3 times together. Here we go. So inhale, breathing in through the nose, expanding through the belly for 1, 2, 3, 4, holding at the top for 1, 2, 3, 4, and then slowly releasing that air through the mouth for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Inhale in through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold at the top for 1, 2, 3, 4. Slow exhale here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time, inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Make a vocal. Very good. Thank you so much for joining me today for this yoga. If you like this video, please click the like and subscribe to my channel. Click that notification bell. That way you will be notified every single time I post a new workout. Have a great day. Namaste.